Hello, I'm Terry. Many times having a magnetised screwdriver is a great help when you want to put a screw into a place, but other times it's quite a nuisance when it pulls the screw out of that place that you try and put it into. Sometimes a screwdriver will become magnetised by itself. We really don't know how it happened. It must have come into contact with a speaker magnet or something like that and has become magnetised. It is, however, a very simple process to either magnetise or demagnetise a small screwdriver or some other item, and even some reasonable sized pliers, and I'll show you how we do that. I'll first show you how it works, and then I'll show you how to build one up. A demagnetized screwdriver won't affect our screw. However, just a few strokes on the permanent magnet will input some magnetism to the screwdriver. Conversely, just a single pass through the demagnetizer will remove all the magnetism from the screwdriver. If you work with surface mount light emitting diodes, that's SM LEDs, you definitely don't want magnetised tools. These are exceedingly small items and quite a few of them have some ferrous material in them. A magnetised screwdriver will not release the SM LED. After demagnetising, you can push the SM LED into place, and when you pull the screwdriver away it'll stay there. Even magnetised tweezers will give you trouble. Demagnetise them and then you can once again put your item in place. Here now is how to make your own magnetizer-demagnetizer. You'll need a 12 volt AC transformer. You can't use DC, must be only AC, with a current carrying capacity of about 4 to 5 amps. I use one off a halogen desk lamp. The lamp just plugs into the transformer. I built the unit onto a scrap piece of pine about a foot long, with the components attached by a hot glue gun. The magnetizer is very simple. It's just a permanent magnet glued onto the board. Now I'll magnetise a blade screwdriver, a small Phillips and a pair of scissors. To use the demagnetizer, plug it in. Push the button to energise it, release it to turn it off. Ignore the fancy loops, I just didn't cut them short. The coil is a reel of 0.5mm enamelled copper wire, which I bought from JCar. You could also get it from Electronics, or if you're overseas from Tandy or something like that. To operate the demagnetizer, push the screwdriver into the centre of the coil, then push the button and simultaneously pull the screwdriver out, releasing the button once the screwdriver is out of the coil. We have a bit of a problem with larger items like the scissors or a pair of pliers because they will not fit into the centre of the coil. We can overcome this by inserting a steel bolt into the coil centre. I screw a nut on the end to stop the bolt from moving about on its own, and then drag the scissors or the pliers over the head of the bolt when you push the button. Let's finish off now with a magnetise-demagnetise sequence. There's no limit to how many times you can carry this out. So there we are, a very useful little project, so make yourself one up and enjoy playing with it. Remember, you must use AC, you cannot use direct current, DC, because it needs the AC to change the field backwards and forwards to demagnetise it. And remember also that you must operate it for a little time as possible because you run the risk of burning the coil out. Thanks very much, enjoy yourself.